There's a hidden world in America most people never truly see, where time seems to have stood still, where the clip-clop of horse-drawn buggies still echoes through the morning mist, and where community, tradition, and kindness are more than just words. They are a way of life, but not all is as it seems. Today, we're peeling back the curtain on 10 of the friendliest Amish communities in the United States, places where strangers are welcomed like family. But stay with me until the end, because we'll also uncover 2 communities that aren't so warm to outsiders. Some say they're cold, others say they're hiding something. Let's begin. Holmes County, Ohio. Holmes County is America's largest Amish community, but also arguably the most welcoming. Here, generosity isn't a performance, it's a principle. Locals open their doors to tourists, offer buggy rides, and even share meals at community dinners. One traveler described stopping on the side of the road with a flat tire. Within minutes, an Amish farmer pulled over, tools in hand, and helped him fix it. No words, just a nod and a smile. And that's the thing. In Holmes County, kindness speaks louder than English or Pennsylvania Dutch. Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Just a few hours from bustling Philadelphia lies a peaceful world filled with whitewashed barns and hand-stitched dresses. Lancaster County is often the first place people think of when they hear Amish, and for good reason. It's one of the oldest settlements, dating back to the 1700s, but what truly sets Lancaster apart is their deep-rooted trust. Locals have been known to leave storefronts unattended with nothing but a sign, "Pay what you owe." And yet, no one steals. Why? Because here, honesty is the law of the land. But as serene as Lancaster may be, it holds secrets of its own, some of which we'll uncover later. Shipshewana. Welcome to Shipshewana, population 700, but with a heart that could hold 1,000 more. This town might be small, but it's big on community spirit. It's famous for its flea markets and warm hospitality. Whether you're buying a hand-woven basket or just asking for directions, the locals will greet you with a smile and a story. There's even a tradition here. Every Christmas, the Amish host a Lights of Love tour, welcoming outsiders into their homes to celebrate the season. But don't let the lights distract you. In a nearby county, an entirely different vibe is brewing. We'll get there soon. Tennessee? Tennessee isn't the first place people look for Amish communities, but that's what makes Etheridge special. Here, the Amish community lives a more conservative lifestyle. Horse-drawn plows, no electricity, no compromise. And yet their warmth is undeniable. Locals wave at every passerby. Children offer handmade crafts as gifts, but one traveler reported something strange. In the still of night, voices were heard singing deep in the woods. No instruments, no lights, just voices and the stars. Arthur, Illinois. Arthur is where Amish culture blends with Midwestern charm. Known for its quilting festivals and fresh produce markets, the people here are inclusive, welcoming not just other Amish but English outsiders with open arms. Visitors often remark on the lack of fences, symbolic perhaps, but not all boundaries are visible, and as we move west, the welcome begins to fade. New Wilmington. This community is old school even by Amish standards. They still use steel-rimmed wheels and wear charcoal gray instead of black, but their hearts are warm. Children wave as you pass. Farmers offer water to hikers in the summer heat. But beyond the warmth, there's a whisper, a feud between 2 neighboring families that's lasted generations. A silent tension beneath the smiles. Could it boil over? Maybe, but we have more to explore first. Kelowna is a hub of creativity, home to some of the most skilled woodworkers and quilters in the country. But it's not just their art that draws people in, it's their attitude. The Amish here embrace visitors with a rare openness. They host community workshops and storytelling nights, but some say their openness borders on too open. Rumors swirl about divisions within the community. Sarasota, Florida? Wait, Amish? In Florida? Yes, Sarasota is a seasonal Amish community. Think snowbirds with straw hats. They come for the winter sun and stay for the citrus harvest. Locals love them. Tourists adore them. But not all Amish approve of the lifestyle here. Some call them too modern. What happens when tradition collides with comfort? Smicksburg is smaller, lesser known, but unforgettable. There's an old soul here. The Amish live quietly but with intense kindness. There's a story of a lost child being found and cared for overnight by a local family. No questions asked, no credit taken. Yet even in this hidden haven, something's brewing. A property dispute, an outside developer, the locals are watching. Closely. Jamesport. Jamesport feels like a page from a 19th century novel. Here time is not just slowed, it's sacred, and yet they host guided buggy tours, cook-offs, open house farms, but all is not calm. A recent split in the church has stirred tension. 2 bishops, 1 town. Which side will win? But wait, what about the not-so-friendly communities? We've journeyed across warmth, generosity, and tradition. But now let's talk about the 2 communities that many say aren't so friendly. Some say it's protection. Others say it's fear. But one thing is clear. If you visit, don't bring a camera. Unity lives up to its name, but only among their own. Locals have reported being followed, watched, asked to leave. One hiker shared his chilling experience. As he approached a farm, 4 men stood silently in the field, staring. No words, just silence. He turned and left. Quickly. Was it just caution? Or something more? Outsiders often mistake Pinecraft's charm for welcome, but it's a facade. Say some. They smile. But don't ask questions. They sell goods, but don't want you to linger. And if you stay too long, you might find a buggy blocking your path. Literally. What makes a community friendly? Is it the smile of a child? A shared meal? Or is it something deeper? Like the willingness to trust, to open one's world to another. The Amish remind us that simplicity doesn't mean solitude, but not all simplicity is serene, and not all quiet is peace. So, next time you pass an Amish buggy on a winding road, ask yourself, are you being watched? Or are you being welcomed? If you found this journey eye-opening, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. There's a world behind the fences, and we're just getting started. Comment below, have you ever visited an Amish community? What was your experience? And remember, sometimes the quietest people have the loudest stories.